Okay, so picture this. You walk into a karate dojo, but not just any dojo. This place is different. It's dark, intimidating, and kind of smells like sweat and anger. The air is thick with intensity. Yeah, you're in Black Dragon's territory now. The walls are adorned with fierce dragon murals, almost as if they're watching you. The Black Dragons are like the Cobra Kai of the world. They're the dojo everyone talks about, the one with the reputation. They're the tough guys, the rivals everyone loves to hate. The ones who always seem to be in the middle of the action, you know, the ones with the serious faces and the even more serious punches. That's them. Every move they make is calculated. Every punch has a purpose. Think about the coolest, most hardcore villains you've seen in movies. The ones who make you sit at the edge of your seat. The Black Dragons are kind of like that, but with black uniforms and a lot of yelling. Their presence is commanding, their energy palpable. They're all about winning, no matter what. Victory is their only goal, and they'll do whatever it takes to achieve it. They're led by this super intense sensei who believes in tough love. His methods are strict, his expectations high, and by tough love, I mean push-ups till you drop, and maybe a karate chop to the head for good measure. You get the picture. It's all about discipline and strength. These guys are bad news. They're the embodiment of toughness and resilience, and they don't back down from any challenge. The Black Dragons and the Wasabi Warriors are like oil and water, they just don't mix. The Wasabi Warriors are all about balance and inner peace, which is totally bogus if you ask the Black Dragons. They think the Wasabi Warriors are weak and soft. The Black Dragons are all about brute strength and winning at all costs. They train hard, fight harder, and never back down from a challenge. They believe in showing no mercy, especially not to their rivals. It's like comparing a gentle panda bear to a roaring tiger. The panda bear might be cute and cuddly, but the tiger will eat you for lunch. You get the idea. The Black Dragons aren't messing around when it comes to fighting. They have a whole arsenal of moves designed to take down their opponents, and they don't care if it hurts. A lot. Forget all that fancy footwork and graceful blocks the Wasabi Warriors do. The Black Dragons are all about powerful punches, lightning-fast kicks, and anything else that'll leave their opponents seeing stars. They're like human wrecking balls, charging at their opponents with no fear. They don't care about looking good or fighting fair, they just want to win. It's all about intimidation and brute force with these guys. Section 4, the Dragon's Might. Strengths of the Black Belts. Okay, I have to admit the Black Dragons are pretty good at what they do. They might not be the nicest guys around, but they can definitely fight. Their training makes them tough as nails. They're like those super athletes you see on TV, the ones who can lift a car or run a marathon without breaking a sweat. The Black Dragons are all about pushing themselves to the limit, and it shows. They're strong, they're fast, and they're not afraid to use their skills to get what they want. Plus, they have this aura of intimidation that makes their opponents nervous before a fight even starts. Section 5. Chinks in the armor unveiling the dragon's weaknesses. Even though the Black Dragons seem like unstoppable fighting machines, they have some pretty big flaws. Their biggest problem? They let their anger get the best of them. They're so focused on winning that they forget to think strategically. And don't even get me started on their teamwork. They're all about themselves, which is a recipe for disaster in a team sport like karate. They're too busy trying to outshine each other to work together effectively. It's like they say, pride comes before a fall. And let me tell you, the Black Dragons have had some pretty epic falls. Section 6. Frank, the Face of Fury, a Black Dragon profile. Every good villain needs a sidekick, and Frank is the Black Dragon's right-hand man. He's the one who stands in the shadows, always ready to back up the main antagonist with a smirk on his face and a snide comment at the ready. He's basically the Draco Malfoy to their Voldemort. Always lurking, always scheming, and always looking for a way to prove himself to the leader. You know, the one who thinks he's better than everyone else? That's Frank. He walks around with an air of superiority, convinced that he's untouchable. He's got the whole bad boy thing going on, with the sneer and the attitude. His rebellious nature is evident in every move he makes, every word he speaks. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's strong and quick to follow orders, especially if it means causing trouble for the Wasabi Warriors. His loyalty to the Black Dragons is unwavering, even if it means bending the rules. Frank is the kind of guy who makes fun of you for studying and then fails the test. He thrives on making others feel small, but when it comes to actual competence, he often falls short. He's all talk and no action unless it involves cheating or playing dirty. In the dojo, he's known for his underhanded tactics, always looking for an easy win rather than earning it through hard work and skill. Section 7. Dojo Wars. The Black Dragons vs. Bobby Wasabi's crew. The rivalry between the Black Dragons and the Wasabi Warriors is legendary. These two teams have been at each other's throats for as long as anyone can remember. Their clashes are the stuff of dojo folklore, with each encounter more intense than the last. It's the classic battle of good versus evil, light versus darkness, cheese puffs versus broccoli. The Black Dragons, known for their ruthless tactics and fierce determination, are always looking for ways to dominate. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the point. The Wasabi Warriors, on the other hand, are all about honor, respect, and teamwork. They believe in the power of unity and always strive to do the right thing. They're constantly trying to one-up each other, whether it's in a tournament, a street fight, or even a friendly sparring match at the dojo. The competition between them is fierce and unrelenting, or even a bake sale. Yes, you heard that right. These two dojos will compete in just about anything to prove who's the best. Yeah, things can get pretty ridiculous between these two dojos. From silly challenges to serious showdowns, there's never a dull moment. The Black Dragons will stop at nothing to crush the Wasabi Warriors, using every trick in the book to gain the upper hand. But the Wasabis always seem to find a way to outsmart them. Their clever strategies and quick thinking often turn the tide in their favor. It's a good thing the Wasabis have those good values and teamwork skills. They train hard, support each other, and never give up, no matter how tough the challenge. Because they need all the help they can get against the Black Dragons. In the end, it's not just about winning, it's about the journey, the lessons learned, and the bonds formed along the way. Section 8. Training Regimen of the Black Dragons. The Black Dragons' training regimen is as intense as it gets. They start their day with a grueling warm-up that includes running, push-ups, and sit-ups. Then they move on to practicing their punches and kicks, perfecting their form and speed. Their sensei believes in the philosophy of no pain, no gain, and it shows. The Black Dragons push themselves to the limit every single day, and their hard work pays off in their fights. They also practice sparring with each other, which helps them improve their techniques and build their endurance. It's not uncommon to see them training late into the night, determined to be the best. Section 9. Notable Victories of the Black Dragons. Over the years, the Black Dragons have racked up an impressive list of victories. They've won numerous tournaments and have a reputation for being fierce competitors. One of their most notable victories was against the Wasabi Warriors in the regional championships. It was a hard-fought battle, but the Black Dragons' strength and determination saw them through to victory. They've also defeated several other top-ranked dojos, cementing their status as one of the toughest dojos around. Their victories are a testament to their hard work and dedication to their training. Section 10. Future Plans of the Black Dragons. The Black Dragons have big plans for the future. They're constantly looking for ways to improve their skills and stay ahead of their rivals. Their sensei is always coming up with new training techniques and strategies to keep them on top. They're also planning to expand their dojo and recruit new members who share their passion for karate. The Black Dragons are determined to remain the best, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. With their fierce determination and relentless training, there's no doubt that they'll continue to be a force to be reckoned with in the world of karate.